I'm Matthew Troy. I'm the Executive Director of the Variety Boys and Girls Club of Queens. What's interesting about the room we're in right now, which is currently our makerspace, as you may have guessed from the 3D printer going on in the background, this used to be a simple library about 2 years ago. We realized that kids needed different experiences to survive and thrive in the 21st century economy. They need to learn how to code. They need to learn engineering. These are all things that this room now enables, especially with the donations we've gotten from Skanska to include many of these power tools that you see in the room.
Modern buildings are designed with computers these days, so coming from the background in architecture, I sort of had the kind of modeling experience, and so VDC is sort of this kind of information flow, if you will, from the design to construction to kind of implementation. Kids kind of really got into it, and you're kind of getting into these new ideas, and sort of everything is kind of profound to them. So that was really interesting to me, is sort of seeing them grow throughout the 10 weeks. They were actually very creative. I think the big thing is kind of being able to teach them the tools, and then them to kind of become very creative. And so there was a lot of kids that actually got really far. They have a lot of cool stuff there.
The whole experience was really cool. A lot of them haven't done anything in terms of 3D modeling, so we were teaching them how to use SketchUp and kind of how to think in 3D when designing. And it's a little tricky for them at first. They've never done anything, but it's kind of wonderful to see them catch on to something. The best part of this whole thing was kind of, we did this final project with the kids. And so they had all designed a little home, like a fantasy dream home. And then what we did was kind of like an urban planning exercise where we said, okay, here's your 2x2 box that your home sits in. And you all have, let's say we're making a neighborhood with all your 8 homes. So let's draw roads connecting your homes together. Let's draw a park. Where would you put trees? And they really caught on to it. They really liked the idea. And then what we did was I took their 2D drawing and we CNC'd it. We carved couple of pieces of wood and we CNC'd their roads and glued their houses on top of it. So they have this fantastic representation of their ideas.
They don't call it the Variety Boys and Girls Club for nothing. We give our kids the opportunity to discover their passions, and once they really find what they love doing, whether it's sports or swimming or art or music or cooking or technology, we give them the opportunity to really delve deep into those fields, to learn from great mentors like some of the engineers we have from Skanska, and it opens their doors to career and future opportunities that they would have not had exposure to otherwise.